All right, guys, here we are, week 6, day 4. Hopefully today has been, or so far this STEM project has been entertaining, has been fun, has been kind of a change of pace from what you're doing for everybody else. So we're going to go through this. You've probably already looked at it. Okay, so we're going to go through this STEM challenge document. Okay, remember STEM as science, technology, engineering, and math. On Monday, we already talked about science. We talked about the 4 acting forces. We talked about thrust, gravity, lift, and drag. Okay, and then we know the objective of building this plane is we want it to go the farthest. Okay, it's always a competition. It ever so quickly goes through the materials. That should go with the technology part. Okay, the technology part, you should have looked up different ways to build a paper airplane, and then you were supposed to pick the one that you think was the best. Okay, as long as it fits within the criteria, you're good. All right, engineering should have came next. Engineering would be you built the plane. Okay, you folded your paper, you colored on it, whatever you did. Okay, you engineered your plane. So that's what should have came next. So it says spend 15 minutes building your paper airplane. You can test it or rebuild it during that 15-minute time period, just like we would if we were in class. Insert a picture of your final paper airplane below. Okay, click insert and then camera. If you have a Chromebook, you can do that. If not, you can text it to me on Remind, or you can take a picture with your phone and email it to me. You can also email it to yourself and insert it in the document. Any of that works, okay? So that should be what's happening, and there's a place for your picture. Then you are going to use pieces of paper as your measuring tool because that's a lot more likely for someone to have at home instead of a tape measure or a yardstick. So yes, you are going to use full pieces of paper, whether that be lined paper or copy paper. That'll be okay. So you're going to go from your starting point. You're going to throw your paper airplane. From there, you're going to take pieces of paper, measure how far your paper airplane went. Down here will be the trials. Okay, so you're going to throw your paper airplane 5 times. And you're going to put how many sheets of paper it was for each one. Okay, now we are on to the math part. That's actually what is today's assignment. On to the math part. You are going to find the mean, median, mode, and range of your data in the above table. Okay, we're going to talk about mean, median, mode, and range ever so quickly. Hopefully you remember. If you don't, say okay. Okay, so mean, median, mode, and range. All right, mean. Mean is the same thing as average. To find the mean, you add all of the numbers up and divide them by how many there are. So for example, for yours, you'll have 5 numbers. Okay, you'll add all those numbers up and then you will divide by 5. Hopefully it doesn't come out as a wonky number, but we all know how that goes. So add them all up, divide them by how many there are. That's mean. Median. Median is the number in the middle, and thankfully we gave you a 5-number trial. Okay, because you can put the numbers in order and there will be 1 for sure in the middle. If you get more than 1 in the middle, that's an issue. Okay, keep that in mind. So median is the number in the middle. Mode is the one that shows up the most, appears the most, however you want to put it. Okay, remember with mode, there are 2 special cases. You can have no mode if all your numbers are different. You don't have a mode. Or you can have more than 1 mode. If you have 2 pieces of paper show up twice, and you have 3 pieces of paper show up twice, both of those are your mode because they show up the same amount of times. So you can have more than 1 mode. And the last one is range. Range is the difference between the greatest and the least number. Okay, so remember, difference is subtraction. You're going to subtract your biggest number minus your smallest number, which for this, may be pretty easy. Maybe 5 minus 4, okay, or something like that. So hopefully this isn't too bad and this has been fun. Yes, I'm acting like this is day 4, but I've probably put all these assignments up at once because this is something that you can blow through and kind of spend time getting caught up on everybody else. Okay? Have fun. Again, I want to see the pictures of this because I would love to pile them together so everybody can kind of see everyone since we haven't really gotten to during quarantine. Remember, you can email me your pictures at jordan.daniel, or you can text me your pictures, and that is in the Google Doc. You can text them to me on Remind. You text the number 81010, and after you text that number where you would write your text message, you use the @ symbol, and then you use your class period numbers and Goodman. So, for example, 2nd and 6th, it would be at 26 Goodman. 3rd and 4th, it would be at 34 Goodman. 7th and 8th would be at 78 Goodman. Okay? Have a great week. You're close to the weekend. Tomorrow's assignment is just a wrap-up assignment for this, so it should be easy. Have fun. Have a great weekend. And remember, school's almost out.